Welcome everybody, I'm happy to see you, and today you will see a review of Himeko Sutori. It's a very interesting JRPG game. This game is definitely not for everybody, but some people will find it very interesting. And I will tell you why. And if you first time on my channel, don't forget to click a subscribe button. I have a tons of good video for you. So let's talk about good sides of this game first. The game world is drawn very good. You can feel it polished, very well polished, done with love, really. You will be able to travel this huge map of the kingdom and enter every city or village. And all of them done pretty well. The other good side of this game is that you can control, you don't believe me, you can control 80 characters, maybe 80 plus characters. You see, all of them are my heroes. This is main, and all of them have personality, classes, equipment. Do you imagine? Equip 80 persons. Oh, what is that? Slave? They can level up, they have health point, experience point, and of course they have classes, so even you can even change some classes. She's a student level 2, but you can change it to adventurer or acolyte. It's very interesting. Acolytes can become paladins and clerics and students. Cadets? Okay. Cadets is a magic user in this game. And you control not only humans, you see, you can control animals. It's my doggy. Actually, he is a wolf. Very bad, brute wolf. And I even have a fairy. No, not you. Yes, I have a fairy, and maybe in future I can control even more interesting characters. Can you imagine yourself? You will have to keep in mind all those characters, 30, 40, 70 characters, all the classes, equipment they need. Ooh, madness. But developers did it, and this is good side, but the bad side for me, cause I have a bad memory, guys. I can play games where you can control only 4 characters. And a little thing that I don't like, look at their portraits, they are almost the same, they nothing special. Not interesting. Portraits must be done better. There's much better. Only Wolfie looks good. Oh. In other ways, there will be very interesting JRPG adventure. Pretty classical, but interesting enough to keep you playing. Of course, if you don't afraid of a little bit old graphic style, especially if you zoom too close. And one more very thing that I don't like. You can't rotate camera with mouse. Really, you will have to press buttons and only 2 of them, and this is very bad. The game world is pretty large. You will find mountains, forests, deserts, everything you can imagine. This game will fit very well for old school players, and the story in this game is also pretty good, pretty classical I say, but interesting enough. Let's talk about combat. You see, you have a lot of adventurers and you will have to form groups. You see, I have 2 groups now. Groups can have maximum 10 people inside, not only people but fighters, and it depends on leadership points group master have. The first one you assign will be a leader of the group and his leadership will count. Let's go next. Let's take a look at combat itself. So, we deploy our groups of heroes. Every hero has unique abilities, unique equipment. It's madness. You can play 80 plus heroes at once. And let's start the battle. You will control this group and basically you have three options: hold, melee and ranged. Let's move a little. Our enemy is hiding. He is far away. Let's approach them. So now let's try to shoot them. They fight automatically, you only give command, melee or ranged basically. But it's very important how you form these groups. You can take a melee fighter, healer or group of ranged fighters like my enemy have. All depends on this, how you combine your group. Battle can take a very long time, because you will have to wait until each of your party member attack, and remember, you can have 10 party members in every group. That's pretty large. And you can have many groups, I believe. Ooh, they fighting back. I don't know all battle mechanics yet, but so far it looks interesting and the battles will be really massive. So what can I say? Battle system in this game is great, really, but you have to spend a lot of hours in this game to understand this, how it all works and how you should build your squads to win the battle. And there is one more thing in this game. If your character dies in battle, he dies. You can't resurrect him, he gone for good. Usually in tavern you can hire some additional members to your crew, but that's not all. You can hire undead to join you, and even mechanical creatures to fight by your side. And this game have more than 100 items, I believe, so you can make endless combinations of characters, more than 20 classes of characters. All fairies, beasts, mechanical creatures and dead have their own class. Very interesting. And I really don't like the fact that you can't resurrect your characters, cause you can put so many time in your character, upgrade it, change it, classes, everything, and it's die. And it's final. But just be cautious. And friends, this chicken is walking on air. It's some magical chicken, I believe. So, can I recommend this game? Surely can, but not for everybody. I can recommend it only for old school RPG players who have a patience to dive deep and really understand how it's all working, who are not afraid of such a graphic style. But the game is good. So, leave your likes, subscribe to my channel, and I see you in next video, friends. See you. And let's take a look at that crazy flying chicken. Hey, chicken, where are you? Oh, look. Can I do it too? No, only magical chicken can. It disappears. Oh. Hey chicken, I see your friend. He was a magician. He can turn you into the human.